Hello Gemini, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of August 2024. Now, if you're not interested in a love reading, then you're more than welcome to go check out your lifestyle read that I released for you all at the start of the month. And for everyone else who is staying, then please do keep in mind that these reads are general, and so it's not necessarily going to resonate just for you in its entirety, okay? So you only take the messages that are meant for you, and you leave what isn't yours for someone else to enjoy. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into your reading. What is going on for our Gemini collective in love, please? Okay. Ooh, a bit of a difficult start here for you guys. So you've got the Empress off center with the Four of Cups also off center. I feel that at the moment, Gemini, that this is you not knowing where to put your creative energy. Now, here's the thing. I've got to be really careful with my terminology, okay? Listen, I don't want anybody to take offense because no offense is meant. See with this. I'm going to say it, right? Be careful how you take it because, again, it's not meant in an offensive way. I'm reading this combination as, at the moment, you're struggling with a little bit of almost like ADHD type energy, right? Which is meaning you're getting bored really, really quick of stuff, just stuff in general. You've got a lot of creative energy, a lot of creative power. But at the moment, it's like you don't know what to do with it and you don't know where to put it. And it's adding to this frustration that you're feeling. Now, what's this got to do with love or romance? I don't know, okay? You're probably feeling a bit bored in your current situation. Just needing more excitement in your life or more excitement in your relationship. Because again, this Four of Cups coming out off center is really, really telling. Okay, it's very telling. It's like you're not able to give something or someone your full, unadulterated attention right now. Okay, because it's like you're there in person, but in spirit and in heart, you're not there. Okay, does that make sense? And then you've got the Queen of Coins that's coming out as well. Yeah, possibly something to do with your financial situation here that's going on that is keeping you distracted away from your relationships with others at this point in time. Okay, can you tell us more about that Queen of Coins for Gemini, please? Queen of Coins, why is this here, please? It's almost like you're saying, I don't know what it is that I want to invest in right now or who it is that I want to invest in right now, because at the moment I can't really think of that. I need to think about my financial future, my stability. Yeah, there you go. Two of Cups to clarify that Queen of Coins. Okay, can you tell us more for this energy, please, for Gemini? Okay. Yeah, Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So there is growth here, Gemini. You will be very pleased to hear. Okay, so this Five of Wands, I am feeling that strongly as that being internal energies for you. That internal conflict, that almost as if your own thoughts are kind of arguing with each other. We do see improvements here because you're going from the 5 to the 6, and the 6 is literally the Lord of Victory, which is beautiful. So it's you finding a resolution, it's you finding a focus. And I feel that what Spirit's saying here for you guys is to, see if you can focus on something else or someone else here for a little while, and maybe that's going to help you out, okay? It's not always that a message like that will come out, especially on this channel, because we're all about, you know, self-improvement, self-growth. And we don't encourage anybody to be codependent in any way, shape or form. For your energy this month though, Gemini, to put your focus on someone or something else for a little while instead of your own problems, it might actually work out for you here. Because it seems to be the more that you're focused, like the more that you're hyper fixated on your own issues here, the more distant you're becoming from the people who love you over here. Okay, so I hope that I was able to put that in words that was not confusing, because it is a really confusing energy. What's going on with Gemini's person at this time, please? Okay. The Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, it's showing me that the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you're thinking of, they do find you incredibly attractive here. They're saying that there is a lot of chemistry between yourself and them. And this individual, if it's someone new, like someone new to you, then they're saying that they have fallen for you quite heavily. Yeah, they've fallen for you hard. Okay, so if you've met someone new, they've already fallen for you. If this is someone that you've been dealing with for a long time, then they're saying, my love for Gemini, it just keeps on growing and growing and growing. Okay, the Page of Cups in this context is your person, whoever this is, they have good news for you here. Okay, Page of Cups is receiving good news when it comes down to love, children, baby, romance, anything and everything that triggers an emotional response within you. Okay, so this individual who's thinking of you, they're wanting to share some happy, exciting news with you here. Okay, can you tell us more about the Page of Cups for Gemini? The Ten of Cups off center. Okay, so it's the type of news that is going to change up a family unit, the dynamics within a family. But again, I'm not feeling that that's necessarily bad, because remember, the message was, I've got good news for you, Gemini. The Sun off center. Okay, so you're probably not going to be as optimistic as what this person is about this information, this news, this change, addition to your family is. Okay, with the Sun coming out off center. And I very much do suspect that this individual knows full well that at least at the moment you're not going to be sharing the same enthusiasm as what they have. You're going to have your reasons, okay? And whatever your reasons are, it's going to be private for you. Okay, was this Queen of Wands for Gemini's person? Thank you. Was that... Did I see the Devil? I thought I saw the Devil then. You've got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords, and then the Three of Coins that's come out off center. Okay. Yeah, so this normally indicates a difficult conversation, okay? It's because of that Three of Coins being off center. It's like one person's wanting one thing and then the other partner is wanting another thing entirely different. So that's why the conversation is going to be difficult, okay? If this is a case of someone wants kids or they want more kids and the other one doesn't, then obviously yes, certain plans are definitely going to need to be made together, okay? Because it would be unfair for one to bring kids into the world when the other one disagrees with it. But then it would also be equally unfair to have one partner miss out on being a parent when they genuinely really want to be a parent. Do you know what I mean? So there definitely needs to be a compromise here. But again, it doesn't mean to say that you two don't love each other, because there absolutely is love and attraction here. This is all about getting on the same page as each other. Whatever this is about, and again, it's going to be about different things for different people, okay? So it's really, really hard to pull out the specifics, because quite honestly, not everyone's dealing with the same situation. But what I can tell you is the person that you're dealing with, Gemini, they know a lot more about how you feel about a situation than perhaps you might have thought that they did, okay? 3 of coins off center. It's not great, all right? It's not great. That's literally 2 people being on opposing sides of an argument here, okay? Can you tell us more about this energy, please? Gemini's person, can you tell us more? Oh, Queen of Swords off center. Okay. It says boundaries, firm boundaries. Someone's afraid to enforce their boundaries, and then the Star. We've got the energy here of someone, either you or the person that you're dealing with, that at this point in time is far more interested in just keeping the external peace rather than maintaining their own boundaries. We've got someone who is tempted to just basically agree with anything just to have, you know, a quiet life. Okay. Not entirely healthy, is it? What's the outcome likely to be here, please, for Gemini? Also, do remember that if anything comes out in tarot that you don't like, it is completely within your power to change, okay? Tarot's just a guide. It is not set in stone. Right, the 5 of Swords, on how it's likely to play out. It's likely to end up in a situation where someone gets exactly what they want, but they're still not going to feel fulfilled. They're still not going to feel happy. Okay, because your 5 of Swords can be an empty victory. You've got the 3 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and then the 4 of Coins. Yeah. This is someone who is basically going to end up suffering the consequences of not speaking out on how they truly feel about a situation, okay? Someone gets what they want, but they're not entirely happy. There is some kind of celebration here for the one who got what it is that they wanted. But then we've got this other energy over here with the Page of Swords and the 4 of Coins, where they're still withholding. They're still, you know, just quietly observing how this situation's going to play out. I hope you're not being a pushover here, Gemini. What's this 5 of Swords for Gemini, please? 9 of Cups, yeah. Someone's putting their happiness before, like someone is putting another person's happiness before they're putting their own inner peace, if that makes sense. Someone's prioritizing the happiness of another person. 7 of Coins off center. That's potentially going to backfire, okay? Because the 7 of Coins off center is stagnant energy. It's almost like someone's going, is this a taste of what's to come in the future? That's off center as well. The 2 of Coins. The 2 of Coins asks for you to find your center, and it's come out scattered. The Two of Coins asks for you to find your balance, to be adaptable, to adapt to your new circumstances that you find yourself in. And obviously there is an imbalance here. You're definitely out of whack. Definitely. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling overloaded, not feeling like you for whatever reason. Yeah, 5 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Emphasizes that message about how at the moment you don't feel like you are you. You're feeling disconnected from yourself, and because of that, you're feeling disconnected from everyone else around you. That's why you might slip into this temptation of basically going along with whatever just to keep the other person happy. But that's not the healthy way of doing it though, Gemini. That's the point. You can't just agree with whatever to keep the other person happy. Like, if you genuinely disagree with something, if you genuinely do not want something to happen within the relationship, you are going to need to speak out on that. Speak out about your concerns, your reservations. It's under the Page of Wands. That's normally a really excited energy. It's like your get up and go has got up and left. Okay, Page of Wands to the 6 of Swords. And you got the 3 of Coins under there. It's like you're worried that you're the one that's going to have to do everything by yourself here. So whatever this good news is that your person wants to share with you, you're only thinking of the extra burdens or responsibilities that would bring, and that's why you're not as enthusiastic as your person is. I mean, it could be something simple, such as they are wanting to get a dog, you know, or they're wanting to get a cat or some other kind of new pet. Okay, but it is an addition to your life that is going to change the foundations of your current relationship or of your current family. And you're like that, I'm not keen on it. I'm not keen on it at all. It looks like this other person that you're dealing with might well go ahead and do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? And that is going to make you feel really quite disjointed here. Of course it would. That would make anybody feel disjointed. So what is it you can do about it, you know? I mean, it's your relationship, it's your family unit, and ultimately you do need to have an equal say in what goes on within that relationship. You absolutely do need to have an equal say. And at the moment, you don't feel like you're getting that equal say in it. It doesn't matter what the topic of conversation is about, ultimately. The bigger picture here is you do not feel like your wishes are being listened to. You don't feel like your concerns are being listened to. And you're like, that, is this a taste of what's to come? Because if so, I can't get on board with that. If this is a taste of things to come in the future, I can't get on board with that. What else for Gemini, please? What else for Gemini? Love energies for Gemini. Well, I don't know what I want. Okay. Yeah, I feel that that's more likely than not going to be you, Gemini. And again, it came out off center. So because you don't fully know what it is that you want, is that why you're allowing this other person to make the decision? Is that why you're going to go along with it and see what happens? Because especially right now with you being in this Empress, Four of Cups, off-center energy. Yeah, you are the person of my dreams. What else for Gemini, please? I mean, this could also be the question of you and this individual making things official. And maybe you don't know if you want to make things official yet or not. Just so done, yeah. Mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, and ready to make a change. That's definitely you, Gemini. You're ready to make a change, but at the moment you don't feel like you have the energy that is required to make said change or said changes. You just need to give yourself time here, Gemini, because you are definitely exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You're definitely exhausted. So give yourself time, okay? Yeah, the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Yeah, growth is tiring. It is bloody exhausting. It really, really is. So definitely try to show yourself some patience and compassion at this point in time, okay, Gemini? What else? Gemini's love energy, please. Ooh. Union, rejoice, and boundaries. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Okay, so if you're currently single, then you're not going to be single for much longer. If you have met someone, then it's showing that that relationship is going to go from strength to strength to strength. But again, I'm also feeling your resistance to it quite a lot as well. It could be your past traumas, your past pain that is making you a bit resistant to this. That's making you worried about celebrating this love. There's a fear that you have that it's going to get snatched away again, that your happiness is going to get snatched away again. And Spirit's telling you it won't, okay? You can be happy, you can celebrate this, rejoice this, embrace your loving connection and rejoice, yeah. And then having sensible boundaries is important. So don't forget about your own personal boundaries. And there is something going on at this point in time within a relationship or a connection that is absolutely putting your boundaries to the test. That's why your Queen of Swords came out off center there. Because you're like that, I don't know if I can say anything. I don't know if I should do anything. I just don't know. Okay, again, that is part of one of your tests. All right, your boundaries. If something's making you uncomfortable, if them charging ahead with something against your wishes is making you uncomfortable, you're gonna have to have that conversation. There's just no two ways about it. What else for Gemini, please? Basically, you can't let other people potentially walk all over you because you're afraid that your relationship or your happiness is going to get snatched away from you. Okay? That's no excuse to allow someone to basically bypass something that you don't want to do. What else for Gemini, please? Yeah, chaos and conflict. To be fair and come to the edge. Taking that risk, taking that gamble. Come to the edge is the Fool energy, okay? It says courage and overcoming your fears, accepting any associated risks, facing the unknown and allowing yourself to be seen. Yeah, there's a fear of allowing yourself to be seen. Because there's this deep-rooted belief that you have, oh, well, you know, if I stand up for myself, then this person's not going to like me anymore, or they're not going to love me anymore, or it's going to cause some kind of conflict, it's going to cause chaos, and then they'll leave, and then I'll be on my own again. And none of that's true. Not when you're with the right person. Also, really interesting, here we go, Gemini. Gemini, you're ruled by the third house in tarot. Okay, that's why you've got the number 3 on your card there. This one is number 38, this one's number 33, and this one's number 36. So you could be seeing a lot of 333 at this point in time, and if you are, then do be rest assured that that is a green light for you from the universe to co-create with the universe. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't cover this one. This is Libra energy. This would be equivalent to the Justice card. Okay, it says balance justice, considering your options, mutual benefits, the law of cause and effect. There needs to be a mutual benefit within this decision that somebody is making for this family or for this relationship. Both people, the two sides, both you and your person involved with this, is needing mutual benefit. If only one person is getting the benefit and it somehow leaves the other person without, then it's not fair, it's not balanced, it isn't equal, it is incorrect. Okay, there has to be mutual benefit here. Right, so I will conclude your reading by using the Spiritual AF deck. For anyone who is new here, then I do need to give the warning that if you're allergic to swearing or sarcasm, then you don't have to listen. It's just a bit of light-hearted fun at the end of the read, okay? Because I do believe that it can really uplift the vibe at the end. Right, manifest the fuck out of your dreams. Yes. The most vulnerable thing to admit is not your deepest wound, but it's what you truly, truly want. We're talking your biggest, crazy-assest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that shit down, make a to-do list, and maybe even tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this. And I'm going to add a little footnote here at the bottom and say, whoever you do tell your dreams and your ambitions to, do make sure that it's someone who is trustworthy and who has your back, and not someone who is potentially going to sabotage your dreams. Okay? Be careful who it is that you tell your dreams and your aspirations to. Obviously, if this is a safe, loving partner, then by all means, yes, share that with them. Okay? Bottom line, manifest the fuck out of your dreams. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. For information on booking a personal reading with me, then you can find all of that information in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.